We're back at it, and we're gonna find out so much more. I'm gonna talk quieter today because they're playing games behind me. So, oh, that's loud. There we go. Much better. I am not ready. It happens to be Friday night, so we may play more than 2 days. We may play until my brain hurts, which may be one day. Let's take a look at these. Wood and bronze detailing, purple gemstone bronze. Clearly looks like something can go in here. Nothing to remark, nothing to remark. Polish, engraved symbol, polish, okay? This looks like smooth. Polished, okay. Yeah, polished. There's an unpleasant sensation at the back of my skull. Oh. Nothing. Wood. Gold leaf, okay. By a Durinic seal. Object made from silver. A diurnic field. Opened by a diurnic seal. Object made from silver. Produces a diurnic field. Diurnic seal, diurnic field. Okay, let's see what we know about those. Well, if it's not there, would it be in here? The only diurnic we have is sleep vessel, which we do have. Let's see if I can find it really quickly. Let's see if that opens one of them. Stab. Open? No? Okay. This is honestly the perfect types of things to put down here. Created by a diurnic seal. Used by a diurnic seal. Object made from silver uses a diurnic field. Okay. What item do we have that's made of silver? Let's think on that. Yeah, sure. Oh, what were we supposed to be doing? As if I didn't have enough on my plate right now, my sister Bonnie has been acting strange lately. She's never got over the death of her father. She's always blamed Mr. Potter for his role in it, and now with all of this happening, she's got in her head that he's behind it somehow. I'm worried she's gonna do something stupid. If she comes in here, whatever you do, do not give her anything dangerous. I want to give her a keepsake to let her know that she is still loved. Okay, what's her name? Bonnie. Okay. I've seen people gifting one another wooden totems, but I don't know what they're called. Okay. Love. So this very well could be something we have already discovered. Let's find... This cat is ridiculous. Love. Selenic totem. Moonheart. Okay. So we know what that is. Let's try that first. You. Okay. Identified because it has to do with love. I'm sorry, I clicked through that. I've seen people gifting one another wooden totems. Okay, thank you. I also wanted to tell you that Mr. Hungerfoot has responded well despite the pain he must be in. I put him through the ringer with that witch's finger. I'm hopeful that he will come around soon. Okay, so that seems to be a hopeful option. That's good, that's good. Oh, this key... The key can go over here. Diurnic seal, object made from silver, produces a field. So let's look up seal and field. Seal. Fear. No field. Look up seal. Hellenic, okay. Let's see if we can find anything that's silver. 10. Bronze. Fluorescent blue iron. Iron. This is stone, 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 stone. Gold, pink, okay. Any silver? Yeah, this is iron. Whether I will never get over that the fingers are not the witch's fingers. That will bug me forever and ever. Okay, this is wood. Green gemstone, dark wood, okay. This is silver. This is silver. Do something. Let's put you here. I feel like something will go in this hole here. Oh, no, it was you. Here, let's put you here, and can we go like bonk? Do you have silver on you? Yeah, bronze, okay. Is this silver? Iron. Well. I just don't feel like we have anything for it. Those silly people at Calgris Hall wouldn't let me look around. Seems I've upset the little lord who lives there in some point in the past. Allegedly, I refused to perform an exorcism on his haunted house. He didn't like my suggestion that it might be the local kids playing pranks on him because he's mean. I'm not so easily put off, though. Do you have a 10 brand cloak I could use this evening? I've got some snooping to do. A cloak? A whole entire cloak? Closest thing maybe it's not an actual cloak? Let's go back here. Okay, we have the page. Upon activation, a 10 brand cloak can create a sphere of enshrouding darkness that will cloak all within. A single stone set in a bronze gives power to the... Okay, stone and bronze. Bronze? Are you bronze? Okay, here's a single stone and bronze. What's the second clue? Let's continue. Nope. Wait, did it say totem? A single grain sim gemstone and bronze. That's gold. No. Bronze. Oh. But I thought we were gonna find that faster. Oh, perfect. We're closer to the harder one, so I'm gonna go out of my way to get that one. Thank you, kitty. Oh, come on now. There we go. Hey, we automatically fail on that one. We'll save the one kitty. Okay, that's good. That's less good. Okay. Yay. Wow, we're getting really unlucky with that. Let's try it for another moth. Oh, we could have gotten a moon. Another moon. Another moon. Another moon. Another moon. I chose the wrong one. Okay. Thank you. You snakies. Snaky snake. Snake snake. Snake snaky snake. Oh no, let's not. Thank you. One more. Thank you, okay? Good, 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 good. Our brain's intact again. Let's try some more. Oh. Does something fit in here? Or unlock it? Or what's the... Gold paint. This very clearly has... Rolls of bronze. Darkness, okay. Is there a code for darkness? Noctic of night. But is there like a darkness? Okay, a little triangle V. Is there a little triangle V anywhere? A good indicator. This is gold. We tried these three. They're not it. Gold, iron, gold. Okay, not you. I hate to, gold. Carved out of wood. Limestone. That's unique. Something would go in there. A single stone and bronze. A single stone set in bronze gives power to these items. Okay. Stone and bronze. Is this bronze? This is gold, so this is not it. This is gold and not even... Oh, we know what you are, so... That's too many things. We're gonna start putting them over here. We just won't be able to see all of them. This is iron. Yeah, bronze. I guess this is also a single stone put in bronze. It looks like it could be an invisibility cloak. Nope. Bronze. I don't feel like it's that though. Gold. It's not you. Iron, green marble. Not gonna be you. Yep. This is a single stone and bronze. Technically. Stone has a gemstone set in bronze. Oh, the gemstone is a moonstone, the stone of enveloping night, which hints at the use of this item. I'm very bad at looking at different types of clues. I need to be better at that. Saint Cedric's Thunder. That looks cool. You're prettier than this item, so let's move you over here. Plant here. Yeah. Soon we're gonna have to put our hanging things elsewhere. You can be moved. And I'm putting the key back up here. And this can go over here. Perfect. Shadow hold isn't as interesting to me as this is. Perfect. Okay. That over here. Can you tell me anything about these? Oh no, you're Baron Potter. I bumped into Eli at the station yesterday before he left for Oxford. His train was late, so we had a brief chat and he suddenly remembered something he wanted to tell you. I told him I'd pass on the message. Okay, boss. In other news, I've got a little something for you if you're interested. It's going to cost you, but that's worth a map of the catacombs. Very rare. Worth a lot to someone in your line of work, I imagine. All I'm asking for in return is Valiant. I keep forgetting to mention, it would be helpful for you to read Dr. Robertson's booklet on curses. You'll find it in the cupboard hidden on the counter. Oh, so I was going to be walked through that. Well, we figured it out. Valiant. Let's look. Valiant. The holes in a Valiant are roughly equal size and spacing. They're used by adventurers to help them find their way. A curious pulse can be felt where power concentrates. I feel like it's one of these. Let's see. Nothing. What did it say we would feel? Pulse. What has a pulse? Fitted. Nothing. Nothing. You have a pulse to you. Nothing. Weathered. Oh. This has a pulse to it. This literally has a pulse to it. Equal size and spacing. This is it. Okay. This item is evenly shaped holes. On closer inspection, I'm able to feel the energy concentrated at its tip. Oh, I just did it because it was moving. I feel a pulsating power like a beating heart. Oh. Catacombs. What's this? Let's go with the oldest thing in here to start. As I descend further into the catacombs, a strange sensation comes over me. It is not fear, although fear is mixed with it. With cold clarity, I know at once what it is. I have entered an area known as the depth. A place where few have been, few have returned from. Not even Palians can clear the air here and render it safe to breathe, but there is a way. Slate miners inhale the vapors produced by a spirit called Wandering Shroud. They say it invigorates resistance. Okay. So, do I have things for a Wandering Shroud? Because I would love... No. Oh, man. Now this is going to be this episode now. We're visiting everything. Oh. Okay, it doesn't seem... Nothing here. Okay. So down here is a bit dangerous. The grave is old and worn. There was once an inscription, but it's too faded and crumbled to read. Is there something with reading? Or clarity? Or restoration? Okay. Mistake. Mistake. Kind of want to explore all of them. We're just gonna clear the top row. We're gonna clear the top row. This is the price I am willing to pay. Really? I'm gonna get the sun. How could it? 2 sun and 2 moon. Sun and moon. Let's get another sun and another moon. It's a cat. It's a cat. We don't want a cat. We want a single moon. 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 Perfect. We got it. Moon. Sun. I didn't think that was gonna work. Gonna be totally real. We need a second cat. Just one more cat. Perfect. 2 suns. Okay, so if we get one more, we're doomed. No pressure. Okay, we're gonna try again. What? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna get 2 kitties. Yes. I feel like I'm going crazy here, Bonnie. I know who's behind this madness. All these people with these pitch black eyes, but nobody's listening to me. I've seen it happen before, 7 years ago. Since nobody will listen, I'm gonna take care of it myself. A Corvin might please, and I'll be on my way. Did I listen to her? Called an eagle's gift is a use. Okay, we can look up this when the working. Okay. And the legend of. Okay, so it's probably this. Is probably what she wants. And Grace. I was already planning not to. I'm trying to choose a more normal person. In this run. Worn as a pendant to dispel melancholy, they share a design of a shadow catcher. Well, let's look up what a shadow catcher is. Do I have a shadow catcher? No. Are they back here?
Raise Grace Shadow Hole. Okay. So this is what she wants. Uses the index that can find a sketch. Reveals it does dispel melancholy. Spirit Vault. Known as is susceptible use to Okay, so it holds a shroud within. Don't insult me, Thermaturge. This isn't some depression that can be cured with your little trinkets. I will get a hold of Corvin's might. Happy to help. As his mind roiled in confusion, he watched through his remaining good eye as his partner lunged towards the satchel that contained the casket. To his horror, he saw the partner's eyes were black. Catacombs. One looks like this. One looks like that. Steak. Oh, we never finished going through the catacombs. Oh, if we look at the outside. Checking I'm not missing anything. That kind of looked like the conservatory and ballroom a little bit. Yeah, kind of similar. This is a clay refuge. Okay. Okay, I'm not seeing it. The problem is they look pretty similar. Oh, this one looks pretty similar. I squeeze through a partially closed passageway and emerge in a small chamber, glinting in the flickering torchlight. A kitchen draped across an old gravestone. I understand. They're going to show me everything I need to find in there. Unfortunately, what are you called? Grace Gray. You go right here. Perfect. Then, my awakening ceremony takes place at the Covenant tomorrow. I'll need Talon and Vizian Talon. Well? Oh. An initiate of the League of the Amphibian Heart. Let's see. Really helpful. The League of the Amphibian Heart uses items part of its grim initiation rite. They guard their secrets closely, but it's said that they worship ancient people, communicating with them via the broken path. Acolytes must press the tip of a talon hard against their cheekbone to the point. They prefer this act nightly for 49 days, 7 which after the scar will forever mark them. 7 sevens, okay. So it will be a talon. This is talon. Don't tell me it's not a real talon. Path. Okay, so it looks like there's 2 arrows. This is actually... Let's look at the mark means. I think this is it. Okay. I immediately forget what it is. Okay, so we're a little fish. The little fish diamond, okay. We're gonna figure out what the fish diamond is. Diamond. Oh. What else? This also has 2. Okay. None. Oh, goodness. Yay! Okay. Speed through this. Thank you, kitty. Need a single. There we go. Go back to it. Oh. This is it. Yep. If the nail matches the scarring cheeks of the person in the sketch, that is how I had to ID it. Morgan Folly. Where's Jupiter today? What? I always look forward to coming and saying hello. What? We've been working since the journal, but it's... Huh? What? I keep coming back to the series of sketches. Does it mean anything to you, or could it relate to the plinth? really cute. Okay, that swirl would be creepy. Jessica Robertson. I've had to stop using the witch's finger on Jack Hungerford. I worried it might end up hurting him. I believe it's helped somewhat, but it hasn't been enough to lift him of his curse. I'll take the method for myself. I need to get my thoughts in order. Okay. So she will actually take the other one. It looks a lot like this. Yep, it resembles the cup in the sketch. It has the gemstones. Okay. We expected that because we knew what it was. I'm just gonna put the cup down here. Wait. Well, can we, like, open you up? Put you inside? No. Wait. Ooh. Does that one have a moon on it? They have moons on it. Wait, can I visit this one? This matches. Wait, no. This. Whoa. This actually matches this really well. It's telling me I shouldn't. Okay, we'll continue. I've come back for the Corvin's way and I'm not taking no for an answer this time. I want Corvin's might. Either you give it to me or you'll never see your cat again. Take it to the woods behind Calgareth. That's close enough, says a voice from the shadows. Give me the Corvin's might, and I'll return your cat. I peer into the gloom, but I can't see anyone amongst the trees. I hesitate. I should give her what she wants, but then again, I'm a thaumaturge. I don't always have to do what people want. Perhaps there's a better way to find out what Jupiter is. Yeah, I'm not. Diverging hook. It's a way to carve thoughts from the mind from another. I've done it with skill. The third party may have no realization that the thought was ever there at all, but it's too easy to leave a mind in disarray. Even when approaching care, the unanchored thoughts are easy to check out. They have a single gemstone from each of the 3 branches. Okay, so 3 gemstones. Oh, 3 gemstones. Okay. Gemstones, branches, diurnal, aquamarine, celestial, rope. Okay. I focus my attention on the diverging hook, searching for the woman's mind hurriedly for any thoughts relating to Jupiter. It doesn't take her long to realize that something is wrong. She steps out from the shadows with an enraged look on her face and lunges at me, causing me to slice wildly with the diverging hook. Her feelings of anger flow through the hook and into me and scatter. She fumbles forward, confused now, and I try again, this time latching onto a swirling image of Jupiter's face, and I cut once more. I learn instantly that Jupiter is safely stowed aboard the Maribel, and I back away uncertainly, feeling a complex mixture of anger and pity at the placid woman in front of me. Okay, we're going to the Maribel. Mary's bell is on an old putter steamer that hasn't been working condition for many years. There's nobody aboard or nobody that can see at least, so I climb over the railing and start peering through the grimy shadows. As I approach, I hear a desperate crying coming from behind the windowless door. I try to handle, and it opens to reveal an unimpressed cat with mismatched eyes. Jupiter. He springs from his prison into my arms. I hold him tight to my chest, and he rubs my chin with the back of his head with delight. Catnapped, not forgotten. I'm watching my cat have a fight with a little mouse toy. Wait, what do you think? Okay. Ironic of the day. Okay, so we need to look at day. Day sealed. Day peeled. What do we have for day? Hopefully we have day. We do not. What about light? Berries remnant. The other ones. Ethereal key. You know what? One of the items they want was probably one of these very This key, okay? The other one.
No. Light. Light.
Sunbond. What's the last one? Sunbond. Failed pen. Did I ever find the sunbond? Failed pen. Nope. What am I doing in here? Ah, I have too many things. Sunbond. It's brightly colored in the light, but it clouds over after a short period of in total darkness. It's brightly colored in the light. We use to command attention from individuals. Okay.
Oh, wait a second. Let me pick Sunbond here. Oh, what am I even doing? I think I've been cursed. 2 weeks ago, I was quietly minding my own business in the guilty ram where the stranger came up to me. He handed me a book titled The Changes of Dr. Learn Moth before leaving. Something about it intrigued me enough to take it home with me. Ever since I've read the first page, I've been having terrible nightmares and they're getting worse. I spoke to Dr. Robertson and she sent me here. Okay, so let's read about curses. Okay. No. No. Insanity. Vivid nightmares. Noctic sight. Okay. Can I find something about Noctic sight? Ancient Guardian. Okay. For the banishment of Hobbs fear and Noctic sight, they tend to make a form of a comforting guardian. You. Features the Moonstone. A cat could be considered a comforting guardian. Okay. This is redemption for the last game. Lift the curse. This is redemption for the last game where I just completely ignored the mushroom book. And they're like, how do I sell this mushroom? And I looked it up. I really don't want to look up anything in this game. There's not much that I can unsettle me these days, but I found something in Calgrace Hall. A bridge? I'd rather I had it. In the cellar, they found these 2 poor girls that came across bubbling black mess that was oozing from the rock itself. Seems like there's a thickness in Undermere. It's in the earth and the water and it's spreading. I suppose it falls to me to find out where it's coming from. If it's underground, I'll start to see if I can find anything in the catacombs. I realize now it's been a little careless. I've been getting headaches. I won't go into catacombs without a sextrum. Oh, I was like, do I not have it? Protect against insanity in all of its form. These items, like the mind itself, are not well understood. Insanity, the mind. So let's look it up. Protection. And let's see, of the Mintic of the mind. So, protection is... this? Yeah. Protection is... Pictures protection surrounding a symbol of insanity, hinting at its protective properties. Okay, let's check out... This. No! Ah, man! Well... He tried to use the diverging hook on his partner as he'd done on himself, but he could find no part of him that had not been taken over by the infection. His partner's hand ripped at the satchel, tearing it open and sending the casket turning out.
that does not shine. There is no mark upon my shrine. In the dark, but not alone, my neighbors bears across a stone. My neighbor bears across a stone. Okay, so they're in the dark and they're not alone. Okay. I just want to go through all the catacombs. What is that? Alone. This one. Wandering crowd. Okay. Let's find the wandering crowd. Okay, I think I saw something about the wandering shroud in here. I could also look under spirit. Field charm? Spirit vault. Field charm. Okay, so let's try the shield charm. Okay, let's try the other one. Ah, this is it. A spirit vault, also known as a voidic chamber, is a receptacle used to store wandering shroud. The interior is lined with a paste made from sulfur, hence the nickname. They are not considered dangerous since shrouds tend to be benign, but on occasion they do not take kindly to being restrained. A faint vibration of the receptacle beam can be held when the shroud felt when a shroud is held within. Why do I feel like it's this? Let's look again. A paste from sulfur. The interior is lined. And it said it had what? Receptacle vibration. Okay. Let's see if we can feel vibration. And it's a receptacle. Not an egg. Cool and smooth. Oh, what am I even talking about? These are receptacles. I need to think about this. Oh. We're back. Four of a kind. Let's just get 4 bones of a kind. How does that sound? Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, let's just speedrun losing. How does that sound? So we have to do all of them without making a single mistake. Wow, that was notably bad. It's pretty bad. But we're gonna try again. We're gonna do it so fast because I have to be able to solve at least a clue. You know what I mean? There's so many clues there. One of them's bound to make sense. Let's leave for now. Let's just solve the card we have. Below a moon that does not shine, there's no mark upon my shrine. In the dark, but not alone, my neighbor bears a cross of stone. You know how I saw moons earlier? Below a moon that does not shine. Below a moon that does not shine, there's no mark upon my shrine. In the dark, but not alone, my neighbor bears a cross of stone. This would be in the dark. Below a moon that does not shine. That moon, that's a moon below and across neighbor. Okay. I find the blank tombstone without too much trouble, but there's something else here. Feeling foolish, I begin to make my way back to the surface when suddenly I see it tucked away in a natural crack in the wall, a stone totem. That's what I came here for. Gold stone. Raised detailing pitted. Okay. Normal, boring. Okay. Let's go back to looking at the what was it called? What am I doing? I forget what it's called. It was under Shadowcatcher, right? Hit a hole. Okay. Nope. Spirit Vault. Okay. The interior is lined with a paste made of sulfur. Oh, sulfur smells like eggs. This is actually it. And it's the only container I have beside these two, so let's go back in the catacombs. It has to be this. I try to breathe in the vapors from the wandering shop, but to my horror I realize this spirit vault is empty. My vision starts to blur and the cloying air depths fill my lungs. I stagger away in daze. When at last I reach the surface, I take deep breaths of fresh air. I've written to the Baron Potter. He will know where to find a wandering shroud. Ooh. working in on this. This is a little dangerous in my opinion. So we're putting it up here. And we're gonna rearrange this just the slightest bit. Okay. We're doing a really good job. Catherine Walpole. I have traveled a long way searching for an eye of the forest. Who would hunt partnership with an eagle, seeing what they see, soaring the wind, and intend to rekindle the lost. That's an eye. That's an eye. I'm. Yeah. I intend to rekindle this lost custom. Perhaps you know something about it. Fine, we'll look up the Eye of Ceranos. I'm proud about that one. Oh, notice the eyes of the forest. These ancient artifacts enable one to enter the minds of lesser creatures. It is a legend Ceranos himself wielded an eye. Eyes of Ceranos are hard to come by. They are powerful and should not be used carelessly. What's my hint? They're ancient. Minds. Let's look up mind and eye. Then take up the mind. Okay. Alleged Theranos himself. Okay. That's the eye. We know the heart. So lead heart, voice of Ceranos. So it's that. Oh, that. He's holding this. Using the index of the book, I can find a sketch of him holding something that looks very similar to this one. The jade gemstone hints connection to the natural world. Okay. Familiar to thaumaturgy of magic vapors, can deeply bowls of anger channel them into power maelstrom. This is the power of the west wind. Oh, the fire room. Let's actually. We're moving my book collection up here. So that way we can expand over here. Okay. Perfect. So upside down moon. Okay. What am I thinking? Oh, right. We have something that mentions similar words to the thing we need to get in. Faint odor that would be familiar to any scent of a storm. Scent of magic. Power of the west wind. Okay. So let's look up this symbol for wind. Okay, wind is up with 2 arrows. We have up with 2 arrows. Okay. Do we have anything else with up and 2 arrows? No. So let's try to go here and use this. Can we use the key? That's worth a shot. Okay. I'm so close to insanity. David Schaefer. I wasn't expecting to talk with Verona Green this morning, but she wasn't at home. Unusual for her. I hope she's okay. If you can spare this time, we'd appreciate your help. There's something unusual in our house. You can't miss us. We're the only detached house on Ruskin. Mrs. Arbream. Okay. Ruskin. What do you mean? Greywick Farm. Nope. Strange Horticulture. The Barons High Green Church. Wainwright Hospital. Healthwood. Lock House. The Boathouse. Stockside Rock. The Old House. Museum of History. The Spoken Word. Keystone Manor. The Market. Ruskin. Oh. It might be a street. Yeah, Ruskin. Oh, this is the only detached house. Okay. I'm greeted by a tired-looking middle-aged woman who immediately offers me tea. I gratefully accept, enjoying the social ritual before we meander towards the point of my visit. She leads me up the stairs and into the attic. A single small window does little to dispel the gloom, but our eyes slowly adjust. Then we hear voices. At first I think the house is creaking in the wind, soft murmuring groans that seem to come from the walls themselves. But then I start to feel as though the conversation is happening too quietly to make any sense of. So clearly I need something for hearing. I could only assume. Hearing. Hearing charm. Oh, okay, so let's find the hearing charm.
And I already have something for that.
Hearing charm. With the hearing charm, I suddenly find myself able to pick up every small sound without difficulty. The whispered voices become clearer, and my heart beats faster as I hear what they're saying. They're discussing a section of the wall where some of the bricks are loose. Carefully, I pull them away to reveal a small cavity. Inside, to my horror, is a human skull. It has dark eyes staring lifelessly back at me. At the insistence of the voices, I reach inside cavity, my hand closes around the unusual-looking item. Immediately, the voices fall silent, and my heightened senses are left with the whooshing drumbeat of blood being pumped around my body. Great. That's just... Bronze, green gemstone, bronze, okay. Smooth, raised detailing, smooth. No smells, no smells. No remarks? Okay, well. Clearly it's carrying voices or something. Greenville Piers. My father's sword has a space in the hilt where the shimmer would go, but sold it to buy whiskey a long time ago. For whatever reason, he did not sell the sword itself. I wanted to restore it to its former glory. A shimmer. I already have a shimmer, don't I? Well, we can find out. We can honestly find out faster this way. Let's look for a shimmer. What the den? Made of material connect to the ocean. Sailors. Okay. These belong to a series of objects that are designed to slot into armor weaponry. Okay, let's look where it can slot in. Something can slot in here, but look at these three right here. They induce a range in the face of the imaginable horrors of battle, allowing the bearer to stay in one step ahead. The Knight of the Sword famously wore a shimmer on his chestplate, but it didn't save him from the Battle of Southern Fell in 1356. Worn by Knight of Thorns. Okay, so it's got 3 little lumps on it. Is you, right? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. The spinnet would fit in the slot shown in the sketch. The topaz and obsidian hint of calm rage, whereas the malachite suggests foresight or staying one step ahead. Okay. Looking at gemstones. Babelia? Meaning of the unusual is not clear. Mintic field pattern, but the items themselves do not produce a mintic field. They can be used to aid in translation of foreign text. Okay. Shimmer. I'm so glad that once ID'd. It's about time. Once I've ID'd. This
A diurnic seal. Silver. What are you? What are you? Stone? Iron? Tin? Iron? I just have anything that's silver or... This is silver. It's raining outside in real life right now. Quite a lot. So it's honestly a very fun atmosphere for playing this game. I have been playing it, I'm pretty sure a little longer. I'm not really keeping track. I finally have time. Computer, okay. I don't actually have a lot of things that are silver or have silver. So I'll have to keep my eye out for silver. Okay. So this it by a diurnic seal, a object made from silver, produces a diurnic field. Produces a diurnic field. I wonder if this is diurnic seal and diurnic field, if it's trying to help me out some way that way. Fine. Picky, picky. A lovely little section. There. Move an item, perhaps? Well, we can move this one, sure. Bink. Freddie Lamb. I work at the street mill in Keswick, and I don't think there's one of us that hasn't suffered a nasty burn. Do you have anything that can protect us against that sort of thing? So we have two ways to look at it. First, let's go to Undermere. Oh. So glad we solved that. We still have this paper, I have no idea. Do I have anything that's ripped in any way? No. Is it We'll just for now put it down here. Well, let's just look for burn. Burning blood. Antidote, bone scarred. Well, that doesn't help. Let's go to here. Let's burns. Oh, they're looking for protection too. So let's look up protection. Okay. Vulcan Shield Charm, Siren Ward. Basilisk Scale endures intense heat. Okay. They can withstand fire and flame. Do not offer protection against the deadly basilisk itself. Basilisk scales. Okay. Do you have anything that has scales on it? Brown shard of some kind. Those are scales. Yep. The item features a basilisk scale. The Amber of Obsidian Gemstone hint has a connection to fire. Awesome. Solemn Method. These three types of method, the solemn variety is considered the most powerful. It permits the drinker to forge pathways in the mind to recall which has been forgotten, to repair which has been broken. It will produce a noticeably stronger... It's clicking. Okay. We actually...
we have something that says 1, 2, and 3, and we have something talking about field, thalamic field instead of diurnic field. One of the 3 types of mether, the solemn variety, is considered the most powerful. It permits the drinker to forge pathways in the mind, to recall which has been forgotten, to repair which has been broken. It will produce a noticeably stronger field than the other 2 types. Okay. So let's look up. Thanks. My wife will be relieved. I found this down on the side of the counter here just now while I was waiting. Don't know if it's anything important or not. Okay, so we're about to play around with that in a minute. But let's look up the Murthic. We have Restful Murther. And then the Solemn Murther. Most powerful, permits a drinker pathways of the mind. Other than the 2 types. Okay. So I'm putting this actually down here, because this might be the 3 of the mind, of the field, which by diurnic seal made from the silver produces a diurnic field. Okay. Diurnic as of the day, right? I'm pretty sure. I just want to have that there in writing in front of me. No, go. Diurnic of the day. Okay. So, day field. So let's look up things about day in here. Is there anything day? There's not. That's fine. Let's check the index. Is there anything about day in the index? Dark. We do not have day. Have light. Doesn't help me. Okay. This. And then the moon. And then the box. And then the upside down C. And then the C. And then the arrow. And then this. And let's skip. We get here. This. And then we get to here. I'm pointing with my actual finger here. So that's this. And that's where I'm leaving it off today. Just kidding. Information. One last. So let's bring, okay, let's bring this down. Diurnic of the day. So this little one. So first, last. Big circle, or a little circle top. So this is the Lunic of the moon. Let's try of the earth, okay. So it's still the diamond. The triangle, and then we have big circle up here, and little circle down here. And then oh, is this down one? So this is of the earth. There are 3 branches of thaumaturgy. Each of these split into 2 disciplines represented by the following symbols. Okay. So we have of the moon and of the earth. Now let's figure out the last one, the swirl. So we're now down to this triangle where the moon is at the top, and this is... We don't want that. Big line, middle, diamond, circle. Okay, so it's not of the day. Let's check if it's of the night. It is of the night. So night, moon, earth. This in here. And let's do the earth. And the third is the night. I feel like matches really well. Okay. Okay. Let's look at the rest of them, how about we? And then the last one is the diamond. But this would be higher, and this would be lower. Okay. And then... See, we're probably going to get told how to use this. So I don't want to play around with it too much. Wow. So this is the page we need for something. Produced by a diurnic seal made from silver. Diurnic field, okay. So I wonder if we get an item made from silver we have to put in here. Let's put it away. Tells me what it is. Oh. I wonder if an object made from silver, I put it in the field and I have to set what it is. Well, keep looking. Audrey Bell. Judgment is coming. A warrior not of love, but he is powerful because he demands that or fear. What's the use of someone if you're not afraid of? Ah! Those of us who read Holger's teachings have known about the prophecy for a long time. And now the casket will finally be opened. It contains his final lesson for all to kneel. It contains his retribution, it contains divine rage, my preparations are underway. She's insane. From now, the veiled fin is all I require. Do I have to give it to you? You're concerning me a little bit. But I love IDing items. I'm a sucker for IDing items, that's for sure. A veiled fin is brightly colored in the light, but it clouds over after a short period of in total darkness. They can be used to command attention from people or small groups. Public speakers use them as a substitute for charisma. What is brightly colored? This is brightly colored. This is bright. I am so over this minigame. This minigame's over me. We just need one more snake. That one might be hard to do. We just need 2 more suns. 2 more suns. 2 more suns. 2 more suns. Okay. We'll have to take one if we get. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna go for a sun. There we go. And now a kitty. Pretty decent one, okay. And, oh my goodness, how did I get here? Charisma. So if I leave them in darkness, would this be total darkness? This is also pretty bright. Yeah. Here. No. This is brightly colored. And this is brightly colored. Is brightly colored? Item is brightly colored. When placed in darkness in a drawer or cupboard, for example, the eye darkens. Oh! For witherance is in verse of fortnance and sometimes put to malicious use. They can be crafted from stone, but wood is more commonly used. So one of these is definitely it. Let's put in darkness. I want to see the eye be dark. These two men fought as the heavens opened up and lightning flashed across the night. One man wrestled the casket from the other's grasp and leaped straight his horse, galloping off into the cold, wet darkness. So it's clearly the middle of all these. Okay, let's check this item here. I want to see it dark. Let it be in darkness, I guess. So, a little house that looks like a key. Well, this little staircase might be better for me. I actually want to check on this. Great. Get them in the order. I've always had this one. This one. This one's a little bit newer. This one is around it. This is clearly the last one. About the order. Yeah, this is about the order I have them in. Okay. What on earth am I doing? I think I'm done. After this. Oh, am I actually recording right now? An hour and a half. Oh, thank goodness. I thought I wasn't recording for a second. I'm like, let's do all of that. We're good. Ooh, that's a good stretch. Ooh. So we're looking for 3 shapes. One. Oh. That's this one. You see what I mean? This is exactly. Oh, and here's the other one. This is definitely the one up here, so... So this is right here. Here's the one that looks like the key. Okay, so one's... Oh! That looks really similar. So it would go out here somewhere, and one would go out here. Or is it like... We just need to identify all of them, don't we? Don't we? One of them's probably in here somewhere. Oh, this is it? Yep, this is it. So here? Yep, okay. When I drop back the curtain, I'm unable to control my exclamation of horror. Behind the dark red velvet is a silent, squirming massive eyes, all shining wet and alive. Okay, we're not looking at that. My mind catches up and I understand what I'm looking at, and when I do, I realize this isn't looking back at me. The object I'm looking for sits on full shelf below the eyes, about to start to get out there. Consider fast if I can. Oh. What are you, weird little thing? Wait, I'm done, aren't I? We think we finally located the wreck of the Orion out on the lake. Sadly, our funding has run out and we can't afford expensive diving equipment. But we put our heads together and wondered if there's another way. You're a last hope. We saw something about that, didn't we?
about water? Water? Underwater. Wow, that's so specific. An ascus allows the bear to breathe underwater. The sensation is said to be most unusual since it requires one to breathe at all, not to breathe at all. Those that use ascus for extended periods of time sometimes forget to breathe when they're back on dry land and subsequently pass out. The core of the item is cold to the touch, but the ring, sometimes called the halo, stays warm. So we want something that is cold and warm. Warm. Cool. Let's check everything. Hard and cool. We want something hard and cool, leathery bone. Okay. No. Rough. No. Fitted. No temperature association. Hard and cool. Warm. Hard. What's that symbol? Down. Okay, what do those two mean? Right, I don't know what those symbols mean. Ha! Silly me. Let's check again what it says. The core of the item is cold to the touch, but the ring, sometimes called the halo, stays warm. This could be a halo. This that has a ring on it. Hey. Nope. Nope. This also has a ring. Warm. Cool. Oh! Why didn't I think of the water item? I've just had that one for so long. The item has a ring. Ah, closer inspection is warm and cool. Okay. Fluidian siren. Although these are similar from the thalamic needles, Gaudian sirens serve a very different purpose. They create a strong compulsion like a siren's call that can be used to divert attention. Okay. Rowena Hardwick. I'm close, but I need more power. I need Saint Cedric Thunder and quickly while the storm's raging. Okay. It's used to store the power of a single thunder clap. Alchemists have been trying to harness this power for centuries, and there are rumors that some have indeed successfully used it to transmute base metals into gold. They are placed at the top of mountains to charge them during storms. Gemstones can be used to prevent the charge from waning over time. So we have green and blue gemstones. So let's see what the green gemstones are. Of the earth and nature. The stone of water. What about the darker blue? Blue between body and mind. Stone of strength. Fury. Direct purposes. Fire, light, heat, and life. I mean, I feel like yellow would be the best one. We've got a dark blue and then an aquamarine.
Let's check one more time. We've got the dark blue aquamarine, turquoise, a stone of water. Okay. Stone of earth and nature. And whoops. I'm click happy right now. Blue is between Buddy and mine. Okay. Okay, so it's likely not this one. And something about gold. This is bronze. Bronze. Okay. I said a gold base. So is this actually a based item? Green organic material. I wonder if that holds. Let's read it again. Use it to. Okay. They're placed on tops of mountains to charge them during storms. Gemstones can be used to prevent the charge from waning over time. Oh, is that a gemstone? Gold. I think this makes sense at the top of a mountain. Gold. Red. Let's look if we have a sign for lightning. Here. This has lightning on it. This has lightning on it. Oh my. This was a very lucky roll. We need one more moon. Moon. It rolled off of moon. Okay. There we go. I gotta be done. I'm click happy. I had it. Oh my goodness, I got it again. I did not deserve that, but I got it. What clownery are we doing, Delana? Okay, we're gonna save this one. Yeah, I got you. 2 sun, 1 sun. Wow, for having 4 die being rolled, it real. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Throw me back in. Day 2. Oh, what time is it? 11:32. I have things I need to do before midnight. I'm close, but I need more power. Saint Cedric. Oh. Do I know anything about Cedric? No. Indeed, used it too, so it doesn't have anything about gold. They're placed on the top of mountains to charge them during storms. Gemstones can be used to prevent the charge from waning over time. Well, it looks like it could be placed on the top of a mountain. Maybe? I've been eyeing this. Oh, I guess we have things like this. I'm going crazy. I have to get off. That's no fun if I get them by randomly doing things. Wait. I'm not making this a successful mission for me right now. Right now? So if I get one more, I am doomed. But if I get one more moth, then I'm still doomed. Well, 2 cats and 2 sun. Oh, okay. 2 cat, 3 sun, 2 cat, 1 cat, 1 more cat, no bone, 1 bone and no cat, 1 cat, no bone, 1 cat, 1 bone. You make a hard bargain. I don't know how a symbol of thunder appears on the clasp. Amethyst gemstones, stones of containment can be used to prevent the charge waning. Previously, the weight of these tall items decreases when heated. Nice. Let's backtrack and see amethyst, stone of containment. I'm a mere clown. I've got to move this up here where I can see that they're items. I can just shove them in together. I have to remember. Yeah, I have to move these too. I just not knowing where any of them are right now. There we go. So, well, we can keep the hands out of the way. So everything we could use is over here. And then thunder. I looked up lightning, but not thunder. Let's see how silly I am by clicking on the book and looking for thunder. If it's really obvious, I'm out. That's all from me. Okay, so there's the... Thank you for watching and all that stuff. We'll finish the day another day. Maybe tomorrow. Good stuff.